Okay. It's the stream started. Has the stream started? YouTube? Have you live streaming YouTube? Ayun na dragon. Oh my god. Who's a gummy bear? Did somebody just say there was a gummy bear in the chat? I got my phone. I got my iPhone. Who wants to take pictures? Who wants to take pictures while we're waiting for the game to start up? Take a video. Yeah. Video. Video me screaming. I got Windows 11. Yes, I did. I did get Windows 11. Nobody's gonna stop me now. I'm the ultimate life form. Yeah, I'm the ultimate life form. What the heck? I just heard. Uh, Give me a minute to code. I'm trying to code over here. Hashtag noob trying to code. Oops. I messed it up. Actually, I didn't even try to code while I was trying to, but I couldn't. I'm stupid. Yes. In the chat. Put a hashtag I'm stupid in the chat if what the heck. Go man, go, go man, go man, go, go, go man, go. I have no idea where the USB went to my wireless mouse. I would use it right here, but I have to now I have to use my freaking mouse pad. I can't do split EX.
3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go!
Bad at that one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Live stream right now. And while I'm talking, we just
3, 2, 1, go!
EX is too hard, but I can do swing EX and jump in over 52 memes in that one. Yes, let's go. I'm about to go to Bob and his normal pills in the Dream SMP. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Go!
What? I didn't order any.
Hey, yo, hold the door for me.
Did you know?
No dick. No balls. Probably no butthole since this guy feeds on radiation.
Maybe if you got rid of that old hair, that's
What was those? Is the freaking stream running good? I hope the stream isn't dying over here. Hey stream, oh, yeah. I leave for a few minutes and the stream is dying. I leave off. Can I hear myself? I hope the stream isn't dying. Over here. I don't think I can hear myself. Hey stream. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Nah. What happened? Jumpin' EX. Is this supposed to be just my hand cam? Real quick, because I don't know how to do face cam or anything yet. So this has to be my hand cam, and my phone holds its freaking self up. I'm not those freaking gamers that think they can do it all with one hand. Am I? What a nut. Can I hear myself, please? Oh, I hear myself. Can I hear myself?
Bagel delivery. What? I didn't order any.
Hey, yo, hold the door for me.
Speed to
Can I hear myself?
Did you know?
Yeah, let's go turn on my mic. Yes. We're not on that part anymore. Okay. What did I do? In my case, it's what the cat doing because I have cats. And I have no idea where my cat went. What the heck? This sounds like God. Yes. We're not on that part anymore. Okay. Holy crap. What did I do? In my case, it's what the cat doing because I have cats. And I have no idea where my cat went. What the heck? This sounds like God. We're not on that part anymore. Okay. Oh God. My voice. It's so rusty. I don't wanna. I can't. Oh God. My voice. It's so rusty. I'm dead. I'm dead. Wait, what? What did I just say? I know. I can't. My FPS is kind of 2 years too late. I'm dead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm. What? Wait, what? My phone. I got my phone. I got my phone. I got my phone. I'm streaming and I'm posting a video. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm. What? Wait, what? My phone. I got my phone. I got my phone. I got my phone. I'm streaming and I'm posting a video. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm. Wait, what? My phone. I got my phone. I got my phone. I got my phone. I'm streaming and I'm posting a video. Who can hear the Ultra?
No dick. No balls. Probably no butthole since this guy feeds on radiation.
But I got a watermelon instead!
Maybe if you got rid of that old haircut.
Honey to your browser right now at tournament.com/minus-giveaway. And it's the gift that keeps on giving. You're shopping online, Honey automatically you can save money by doing nearly nothing. No more manual entering your promo codes. Plus, it works on tons of your favorite sites. This PC has a 3080 Ti. Win that PC, and after you win it, you can still put Honey on it and save it. I mean, you should probably put Honey on every computer you have, right? No purchase necessary. See the official rules at the link right here.
A certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocke has been consistently reacting. And predicting Nuzlocke so far.
Ain't no
Some of it
way.
were more critical than others. And directed at
Ain't
one
no.
of his more
Pokemon Challenges, aka P-Chow, aka Young, and I'm a professional Nuzlocker. The best in the world, in fact, probably. And today I'm going to be reacting to Jaden Animations. I attempted a 2-player Nuzlocke. I've done a bunch of other reactions to Jaden's Nuzlocks and a bunch of other creators' Nuzlocks, and you guys really wanted me to react to this one as well. I do a bunch of really difficult technical Nuzlocks on my stream. If you guys are into that, make sure to click the subscribe button and become a Pokemon Challenges subscriber today to see all those great videos. Anyway, let's get into the reaction. Let's go! But first, a word from our sponsor. That's right, today's sponsor is NordVPN. If you're traveling for the holidays and you want to protect your data when you're on a public Wi-Fi, you want to be able to watch your favorite shows from all over the world, NordVPN NordVPN has got you covered. It allows you to sign in through a different country's server onto your favorite streaming service. They have 5,200 servers in over 50 different countries. They got 24/7 customer support, 30-day money-back guarantee if you really don't like it. They got no data logging, faster connections with Nord Links, and the Nord CyberSec suite even acts as an ad blocker. So all those features, you get so much value. Just go through my discount, nordvpn.com/Pokemon Challenges. You might not need a VPN right now, but there is going to come a moment when you feel like, hey, maybe I do need one. Think of your boy, Pokemon Challenges, nordvpn.com/Pokemon Challenges, or use my discount code. Thank you so much for Nord for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy.
You know the drill at this point. Pokemon faints, it dies. Catch one Pokemon per route and nickname it to set up for emotional trauma. But this time we're doing something a bit different. A two-person Nuzlocke.
Okay.
It's technically called a Soul Link, but no one knows what that means. So
right.
basically you and person 2 play the same Pokemon game at the same time, following the same Nuzlocke rules. However, your Pokemon are linked, which means if my starter dies, player 2's starter also dies. And they can't do anything about it. Plus, we can only have one primary typing for both of our teams combined. So if I catch a water type and add it to my team, person 2 can't have a water type at all on theirs. And
Got
cherry
it.
on top, all Pokemon...
Soul Links are actually really interesting. If you play with another player, because the way that you team build is like so much harder, right? Finding an optimal team to build for like a certain gym leader or a certain Elite Four can be even more difficult when you need to take into account that like your Pokemon are linked and you need to use like the same Pokemon that are linked on your team. It makes team building a lot harder and a lot nicer. It's really cool. The only problem with Soul Links is it's kind of like D&D, where it's really hard to get together. Like a Nuzlocke is like takes a lot of time. So you need to schedule a lot of time together with someone. But if you have a friend that you want to do something like this with, it's cool. I don't like it personally for streaming, for collaboration, because creators are often hard to get a hold of. But and so am I. But it can be really fun. It's a really interesting way to play the game, in my opinion. And honestly, I kind of want to do one.
On a randomized. Person 2 can't have a water type at all on theirs. And cherry on top, all Pokemon are randomized.
Okay.
I can walk into the grass at any point and accidentally find God.
All right, so and we're playing randomizer, which is even more interesting with the Soul Link stuff, because now you'll have vastly different teams. Sometimes what'll happen in Soul Link is because vanilla games will have like a lot of overlapping encounters, right? Your teams look pretty similar, but for this, you have a randomizer. You're gonna have completely different teams, especially if you randomize on different seeds, which is really cool. There's a couple things to note for randomizers. For me, generally, I don't really like to play them. One of the biggest skill tests in Nuzlocke is game knowledge, right? And generally, like, the more you randomize in a game, the less your game knowledge is going to be tested. You can randomize the level up moves that they get. You can randomize their types, their abilities, and the more of that you randomize, the further away you get from the traditional like game knowledge kind of thing. If you randomize everything, it's kind of really boring. If you just randomize the encounters, which I guess we'll see what they really did here. If you just randomize the encounters, it can still be pretty fun. It still leads to some weird stuff. Early legendaries wiping you, or you getting an early legendary and wiping the enemies. Can all happen. You can all see all that in my alpha rat reaction. Let's see what they did here, and let's see what they get.
And maybe he'll just kill all my animals right then and there. So with all these new rules in place, I needed to find a player too. One who's a real Pokemon master, able to adapt, improvise, and strategize all at the drop of a hat. And who else other than Pokemon Master himself, Jacob Alpharad.
Hell yeah. Listen, as long as his friends aren't helping him in the voice chat, he's probably going to be fine, okay?
Who at this point in time has a 50-50 Nuzlocke win ratio. Here's our Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Link Nuzlocke.
Hype.
We both go downstairs, barely greet our mom.
Huge
and
fan of the
immediately proceed to Professor
costumes.
Elm's lab to see what Pokemon he's got for us, because we don't know. They're random. In case you forgot what I just said, we stroll up to him and he pats Jacob on the head and goes, "Here, choose from these three. I picked them specially for you. Torterra, Tentacruel, or Ludicolo."
Oh, starter selection, my favorite part of the reaction. Okay, so in randomizers, it's a little bit more interesting to do your starter selection. There's a lot more to keep in mind about your starters. It's actually really interesting in randomizers. One thing, obviously, if it's randomized movesets or whatever, everything goes out the window. In that case, I would just not pick Torterra because it's got a 4x weakness, and you could always run into a random Ice-type move. 4x weakness Pokemon are really bad in runs with randomized movesets. If it's just randomized encounters, there's a lot to keep in mind. So Pokemon actually grow at different rates in Pokemon. They have different XP curves, is what they're called, right? Some Pokemon grow pretty quickly, which is like all the starters and stuff like that. Some Pokemon grow really slowly, like legendaries and stuff like that, right? This is actually something to keep in mind if you're not playing with rare candies or anything. If you have a Pokemon with a slow XP curve, it's not really going to do well. It's always going to lag behind in XP. Which is why Torterra seems like a really good selection here. Pokemon keep their XP curves throughout they evolve, so fully evolved Pokemon are going to have the same XP curve. Torterra seems really good here. Ludicolo is one of those things that I would not pick here, and it's not because of Emerald Kaizo. It's because it's a stone evolution. And stone evolutions traditionally have really, really bad learn sets, which is another thing that you need to keep in mind for these randomized starter selections, right? I think it's actually kind of close here between Tentacruel and Torterra. I really like Tentacruel. Tentacruel's got a pretty decent XP curve. It's got a really, really good typing. It's got really good stats. It's pretty fast. I would probably pick Tentacruel, but Torterra is super fine.
All right, what do I get? Why not Mankey Ariados?
Okay, why not Mankey Ariados? Those are a lot worse. It's pretty obviously Mankey here. Ariados just, it doesn't get any good moves. Leveling up Why Not is completely impossible. Because you can't grind it, right? You would have to have it with an XP share at the back the entire time. So it's an awful, awful choice here. Mankey is unfortunately the only good choice here. And honestly, it's not even terrible. Primeape's an okay Pokemon.
Awesome. Jacob takes Torterra and I take Mankey.
Okay, yep. Good selection. I was afraid he was going to pick Ludicolo.
We named them Franklin. On our way to talk to Mr. Pokemon, Jacob runs into a random Patrick Randomizer, which just flat out explodes on him. No one
Nice.
died, luckily.
Yep, that'll
but
happen in
also,
randomizers
oh my
sometimes.
God. We get
It is
an
what it
egg,
is.
and immediately Professor Elm calls and tells us he's been robbed and bullied. You really couldn't handle being alone for 10 minutes, could you? On our way back to help a grown adult, we stumble onto a shady figure who scoffs, challenges us to a battle with Pokemon he stole from Elm, which we immediately win, scoffs again, then drops his wallet, passport, credit card, driver's license, social security, Target gift card on the ground in front of us for the world to
Nice.
see. Dude, get your crap together. You can't be doing that when you're a wanted fugitive. Back in the lab, Elm is crying on the floor as the police and our neighbor are trying to comfort him, and the police asks us if we saw anyone suspicious. Yes. We saw his info. Now here we get to name our rival. Jacob and I try to think of someone that we both shared some sort of rivalry with. When we remembered a certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocker has been consistently reacting and critiquing.
Listen. Okay, listen. I might have gotten slightly spoiled on this, okay? I might have known about this before clicking the video today. But let me just give you a reenactment of what my initial reaction to this was, okay?
A certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocke
Nah.
has been consistently reacting and critiquing
Nah.
our Nuzlocke so far.
Ain't no way.
More critical than others, and directed at
Ain't
one
no
of his
way.
Mr. Police.
Listen, okay? That was about my reaction, okay? I'm sorry I couldn't record it live for you. So this is obviously really cute.
Some sort of rivalry with. When we remembered a certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocker has been consistently reacting and critiquing our Nuzlocke so far, some of his comments were
Dude. The Onyx. Listen, that was legit the funniest thing I've ever seen in any Nuzlocke I've ever reacted to. Okay, play the clip.
Oh yeah, that's why I was gonna say give the Quick Claw to Mewtwo, is because if you could proc Quick Claw and then have the.
What did I say, Brayden? What did I say?
Who is this?
What did I say?
I thought that's sturdy.
Welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. If you're wondering what you're getting into, Raid Shadow Legends is a free-to-play game for your PC or Mac running on the Plarium Play platform. Raid isn't just any game. It's one of the world's most popular turn-based fantasy role-playing games, or RPGs for short. You'll collect awesome...
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. So, couple things. First of all, let's assume that this was sturdy, okay, and that Onyx survives with 1 HP. Jinx is just faster and instantly kills you again, okay? Second of all, sturdy doesn't work that way in Gen 3, and not for another generation. It only starts working that way in Gen 5. In Gen 3, it only blocks 1 KO moves. I don't even... I can't. I can't. No, oh, but if he had the quick claw, yeah. Yeah, the quick claw would have saved him for It was so good. Other than that, Alpharad play and the Sabrina battle also wasn't that great. He was like, it's got sturdy. It's fine. Oh, you should have equipped a quick claw. That would have done it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
And critiquing our Nuzlocke so far. Some of his comments were more critical than others and directed at one of us more than the other. Mr. Policeman, his name is Jan.
The facial hair. It's perfect. It's so wonderful. I really am flattered.
Hi, Jan.
Hi, Jaden.
Let's see if you can destroy us from the inside out.
Okay, so quick thing. Not a big deal or anything. It's pronounced Jan. It's a German name. I understand. Okay, no worries. Okay, I like Jan. Okay, that's the pronunciation that I like. Okay, but this is really cool. This is really cool. It really does feel like we've come full circle with the first Jaden animation reaction video being the video that kickstarted my career. To me being featured. It's genuinely kind of heartwarming, and I think it's really cute. And I'm excited to watch.
Anyway, our neighbor takes us out to some grass to show us how to catch a Pokemon, runs into Articuno, catches it in a Pokeball in the green, and turns to us and goes, see? Just like that.
Standard.
They give us some Pokeballs, and we can finally start our journey. We both run around in the grass, and our first encounters are Barboach and Houndoom.
Ooh.
This would have been awesome for Jacob.
Houndoom's great.
If he could catch the dang thing. Since we only had Pokeballs, Houndoom was not getting in the ball no matter what, and we ended up not getting that there. But you know, it's alright. There's plenty more encounters like Hoppip Farfetch
Nice.
that
These
Jacob
are terrible.
accidentally kills. Or
Absolutely
Geodude
terrible.
Gyarados
Fantastic
that
encounters.
Jacob accidentally kills. Or
Okay.
Tyro Charizard that
Decent.
Jacob accidentally kills. Hey,
Okay, so what you can actually do is in the Universal Randomizer, there is a setting that limits the catch rate of wild Pokemon to where like the big like fully evolved Pokemon starters have like really bad catch rates, stuff like that. That's a setting that you can set in Universal Randomizer to make this a little bit easier, so you don't like fail every single capture of your Pokemon.
why do I get this? And Jacob gets all this. And why do you keep killing him, Jacob? But finally, in the Ruins of Elf, we managed to catch a new pair. Sandslash, Camerupt.
Not bad.
at all. We tried to name them Michael, but
Sandslash
both
is, like,
misspell
decent
it, so
B tier.
welcome to
Camurupt's
the
not
team,
that good.
Michels. Then on Route 32, we catch
But it's
Totodile
obviously good
Beedrill,
early.
which is also pretty good. Mainly for
Decent.
just me. We started combining the two Pokemon to create their names, so we ended up somehow with Bedrodo. We ran
That's
into a
cute.
trainer.
Beedrill is actually pretty decent early game, but like the power levels is all scrambled up because it's randomizers, right? So people will have like fully evolved mons and stuff, and for that purpose, Beedrill's kind of crap. But evolving Totodile, if you manage to evolve it, is obviously going to be good.
Who had a frickin' Palkia on his team.
Okay.
Fun fact, did you know
Yep.
if you Google Palkia type weakness, Google will tell you that he's weak to Fairy and Salamence? No other dragons, just Salamence. So Jacob and I started joking around every time we saw a Palkia. Oh no, if only I had a Salamence. Uh-oh, don't have a Salamence over here. It was kind of strange how many Palkias we ran into, but that didn't stop us from bullying every single one. So we take
Okay, that Beedrill is really cute. That's the thing with randomizers, right? Because every Pokemon just has its base learn set. Legendaries have kind of bad learn sets early on, usually. They'll just not learn very good moves early on. So they're kind of, you can deal with them decently well, depending on what the legendary is, right? Because you just have other Pokemon have like better moves, even though their stats are a little bit below it. But obviously Palkia is hard to deal with. Dragon Water is a really, really fierce typing. So if it's got anything that's like actually good, it'll be awful. So yeah.
take on Faulkner, the first gym leader, who has Kyogre Bronzor and Metagross Dragonair.
That's scary.
Oh my god.
That
After a
is
lot
scary.
of difficulty, we both managed to beat him with no casualties. I don't know how that
Okay.
happened, but hey, everyone's
neither.
alright.
I would have liked to see how that happened. That sounds like a really interesting fight. They are pretty high leveled here. The Kyogre's level 9, so level difference obviously comes in a lot here. I can imagine Camerupt taking care of the Metagross. I'm not really sure how you get past the Kyogre. I'm not really sure what the moveset is here. Again, like for these Pokemon, the learn sets are just not that good early on because you normally don't get them at this level. But I would have liked to see this fight. This sounds like it wasn't actually an interesting battle.
He's gonna take himself out. Oh my god! How about some encounters to lighten the mood? Oh, hello, Shuckle Suicune.
Not bad.
that Jacob accidentally killed. In Azalea Town, we challenged
God
Bugsy,
damn it,
who
Jacob.
luckily wasn't as stacked as Falkner. And as we step outside, Jan, who is surprised we haven't been
Me.
demolished yet, yeah, I'm surprised too, challenges us to a battle with...
Hey, I'm not surprised at all. Okay, I'm maybe a little bit surprised that you got past a Kyogre gym leader. Okay, little bit surprised, just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit.
We also win.
I feel bullied. What the? I feel a little bit bullied right now. It's also really funny that I have a Ludicolo in this game because Ludicolo is like one of the iconic Pokemon from my Emerald Kaizo run. Where spoilers, I lost 2 Ludicolos in 2 separate Emerald Kaizo runs in the Elite Four. It's my cursed Pokemon, so it's very fitting that I have it in this game. I just think this screenshot is really funny. I'm sorry.
We run into Mawile Deoxys in the forest, who someone accidentally kills, and make our way to Goldenrod, where this...
Can you stop killing legendaries? They're like really good. They're really good. I guess like Deoxys attack or something wouldn't be that good. It's really frail. Like the super frail, fast, hard hitting Pokemon are kind of hard to use in these Nuzlocke. Although if you play on Switch mode, they are a lot easier to use, to be fair, because you can always switch them in for free, which I think they do play on Switch mode. So aggressive Pokemon like that, much better if you do play on Switch mode. If you play on set mode, where you can't switch for free after killing an opponent's Pokemon, it's a lot harder to use these kind of Pokemon, like your Kadabras and your Deoxys and stuff like that.
It's a security guard that'll give us both a Pokemon. He hands me a Porygon 2, which I'm ecstatic
Not bad.
about, turns to Jacob, and gives him Regigigas, which we can't use because they're both normal types. Of all the legends you had to get, of course you get the only normal type besides actual God. We beat Whitney.
Okay, so the primary type between each of their Pokemon has to be different. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so if they get 2 Pokemon that are linked that are the same type, they can't use either. Okay, interesting. I think that's an interesting ruling. It feels like a arbitrary restriction on how to, on restricting your team building, but I guess it also makes it kind of more interesting, right? Because that way only one person can use a water type and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think I like it. Anyway, Regigigas isn't even that good. Slow Start's a pretty bad ability.
And in the national park, find Piplup Flaffy, which we named Plap. I pitched to Jacob
Cute.
that I'm willing to trade the Bedrotos to make room for this new pair, so he essentially switches Beedrill with Flaffy, which we shake on. Welcome to
Good
the
plan.
team, Plaps. And then my Plap immediately almost gets killed. I'll fix it. Sorry, my bad. We find Dragonair Shuppet, which is an actually insane pair we
Not
could
bad.
use right away.
Yep, ghost types are really, really, really good. Immunities are so good, especially because there's so many normal type attacks. Especially in randomizers, when everything just has like their natural learn sets. Everything's got a normal type. Dragonair is also great, but I think they die.
But yeah, I ended up killing that one. Look, I'm sorry, Jacob. It is harder than it looks to catch these things. We pour water.
Okay, so there is, I guess we can talk about it a little bit. I was being a little facetious earlier. There is obviously strategies you can think of to make these captures a little bit more safe, right? Pokemon with status moves is a pretty obvious one, right? Sleep Paralysis. Then Pokemon with set damage moves, Seismic Toss, Nightshade, even like Sonic Boom and stuff like that. But more importantly, I think, is being like super prepared on like balls at all times. It's a little bit more complicated because this is not an itemless run, so they're using potions and stuff, so they actually need their money. If you're doing itemless, you can just spend all your monies on balls and have like a ton of balls at all times, and you can honestly just like start chucking like great balls at like full HP Pokemon, and you'd be surprised at how like easy you can actually capture something, as long as you have something in front of them that like can't get really killed, because you can just keep chugging balls until it goes in, right? But just like sitting down before you go into a wild grass, getting a new encounter, and just like taking like 2 seconds to like think, okay, what Pokemon do I want to lead with here that's going to be the best at like weakening like a random Pokemon and stuff like that. That can often already like do so much.
Water on the strange trees on Route 36 that actually turn out to be Cradily Silcoon. We kind of named them Dillydoo and could have added
Cradily
them
is
to the
really
team
good.
as Death
Silcoon
fodder,
not so
but
much.
we ended up forgetting to, which is, yeah, a pretty silly mistake, but what's the worst that could happen? Who needs Death fodder in a Nuzlocke? Jacob and I make it to Ekritik and walk into the Burn Tower. As we are about to go down there, Jan runs up and is like, "You're only trying to catch Suicune to make yourselves look stronger than you actually are." And we're like,
Why am I so mean?
and we're like, "No, we killed him a while ago." But he still wanted to battle, probably to show off the Mew he somehow found. We beat him yet again, but upstairs. As we were about to go down there, Jan runs up and is like, "You're only
Is it just me or does my facial hair get less with every time? It's only three strokes now. I got a little more than that. This is really cute.
Get downstairs, walk the dog. Who challenged Morty? Jacob didn't have any trouble for the team Morty had with him.
me or does my facial hair get less
I'm having a bit of a hard
every
time
time?
because got a Lugia, which neither me nor my team could even handle. All I could do was bubble beam it with clap and pray I don't get crit one shot as Jacob just sits there watching. But it ended up working out. We arrive in Olivine and find the giant.
They're doing pretty well considering what they're facing. A Kyogre in the first spin, a Lugia in the third. Again, it's just like that early game kind of Pokemon not having very good movesets kind of thing, right?
Lighthouse, almost falling to our literal death along the way. Root's Justin at the top, who's like, climb back down and go get medicine for Amphi and Cianwood. And we were like, we almost died getting here. Surfing to Cianwood, we encountered Abomasnow Pupitar. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, we did catch them. Abomasnow joined the team of
Pupitar is not that great. Evolves super late and in and of itself is not that good. But Abomasnow, especially at this point in the game, is actually pretty good. Ice types are really bad, unfortunately. Ice grass types even more so. Having a 4 times weakness like that is not great, but it does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure you could, at this point, you're in Heart Soul Silver. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can go to the department store and buy Blizzard. Blizzard is 100% accurate in Hail, and it's got the Hail ability, right? So you just teach this Blizzard, and it'll start like one-shotting like everything. This thing is like super good if you go back to buy a Blizzard TM.
immediately, and suddenly we've got a pretty powerful lineup going on. Also, a random guy in town gifted us a Mewtwo and Weepinbell.
Okay, okay.
Finally, I'm the one with the legend now. But we had to box him because we couldn't.
Couldn't they just box the Abomasnow and the Pupitar, the Obamatar, and have Weepinbell Mewtwo instead? That's like way better. So I guess they would have to box. Oh, I understand. Torterra Mankey? That's super worth it. Victreebel is a little bit worse than Torterra, but like Mewtwo is way better than Primeape, obviously. I don't think I have to tell you about Mewtwo being like, I don't want to be, guys, I'm a professional Nuzlocker and I'm here to tell you how good Mewtwo is. Like, I guess they're attached to their starters. That makes sense.
Box him because we couldn't have 2 grass types. All of this sudden shared luck combined with our 0-death win streak got us feeling
Not bad. Yeah, they actually, I just realized they do have no deaths at this point. Only wild Pokemon that they killed. That's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Like, actually really impressive.
pretty confident, which naturally means it's time to get kicked in the throat. Specifically by a black belt martial artist. Gym leader Chuck was indescribably tough in the most bullcrap way possible. For me, Jacob had no trouble at all because he's Jacob. He had a Kingdra, which I brought Obamatar out for.
Yeah, Kingdra is tough. It's the same problem with Palkia, right? Only being weak to Dragon makes it really good. It's got really good stats too, and probably learns decent moves too. But Abomasnow would deal with it. You've got the water resistance, and it's not going to have that powerful of a Dragon type move. But again, like teaching Blizzard to Abomasnow is like really good.
Nothing else on my team could really do anything against it. The main drawback of this is Obamatar's Snow Warning ability, which creates hail, damaging every Pokemon, including my own, that's not an ice type, which is pretty inconvenient in a Nuzlocke. I even made a teeny tiny comment about it when I first got him. I'm gonna call it, Snow's gonna kill one of my Pokemon. Kingdra goes down.
Yeah, it's Gen 4 as well, so the weather is permanent. The hail is going to stay on the field until another weather condition comes in or the fight is over. Sand is like way better because there's so many Pokemon. You can actually build a team around sand, but you can't really build a team around hail because ice types suck and are also much more rare. I guess it is a drawback of Abomasnow. It's still a decent Pokemon here, I think.
And Chuck's only other Pokemon, he's only got 2, is Frostlass.
Oh,
who, if you don't know,
Snowcloak.
has
Snowcloak, yep.
Snowcloak makes the Pokemon 20% harder to hit if there's hail. You want to know how many Pokemon in Gen 4 have this ability? 5. 3 of which being Mamoswine. You want to know how many Pokemon there are in Heart Gold Soul Silver? 493. Now, I know these odds sound pretty awful.
To be fair, this wasn't the only time you could have encountered Frostlass, so those odds aren't 100% reflective. But I don't want to be nitpicky. This is still obviously really that your best Pokemon is like so countered by the Frostlass.
Already, but
Is like so countered. I don't want to be only.
so are in Heart Gold Soul Silver.
To be fair, percent reflective, but I don't want to be nitpicky. This is still obviously really that your best Pokemon is like so countered by the still obviously really that your best Pokemon is like so countered by the Frostlass.
Already, but you know what this Frostlass does? She uses Ominous Wind.
Oh, is it gonna get a
Ominous
boost?
Wind has a 10% chance to boost every single stat of the user.
Yep.
She gets the stat boost twice in a row.
That is like, so that's like probably the most scary situation you can be in as a Nuzlocke. For me personally, if I see a Pokemon using Ancient Power, Ominous Wind, or anything like that, even Silver Wind, my heart rate immediately goes up. Because usually, even one boost, one Omni boost, you can deal with, but two, you're probably losing your run. I can't think of a lot of other things that are that scary in terms of like RNG stuff happening, because suddenly all of this Pokemon stats are just doubled. And no matter what you're fighting at that point, that stuff is scary. Scary as hell.
After a lot of strategizing, we both decided the best option for us would be to send in Michel as death fodder to heal up Clap, because he's the only one that can really do anything at this point.
Really, really good strat. So this is something that you need to start doing if you're playing with items, and it's one of those strategies that will make you realize how broken items are, is like switching in stuff to heal other stuff in the back. Not using your healing items to heal what's out, but what's in the back of your party is so strong.
And what happens?
It's time to give you free stuff thanks to our friends at Honey. That's right, you could win a $5,000 computer just by adding Honey to your browser right now at joinhoney.com/LinusGiveaway. Hey, you know what's better than a $5,000 PC?
Please don't get another stat boost.
He's good. He's so good.
No. Oh!
I think that kills without a crit. I'm calcing it. I'm curious. I'll do a really rough calc. +2 would do like 60 to 70% here. Okay, yeah, so that crit mattered. That's really unlucky. To not only face the Snowcloak Pokemon, but then also get double Omni Boost, which is a 1% to happen, and then get crit.
He's so good.
No. Oh my Crosslash crit one-shots Michel as soon as he comes out. Our first deaths.
Unlucky.
Poor Camerupt, he was so proud for making it out of Jack's gym and then just falls over dead for no reason. I got Plap healed up and basically started heal stalling,
Yep.
which, sure,
what you
isn't
should
a
do.
noble strategy, but come on.
Listen, if the game bullshits you, you should never be ashamed to bullshit back, okay? You said you're going to play with items, you better play with items, you better use those items. There's no shame in that.
After literally struggling against my own bad luck for what felt like hours, finally, Frostlass goes down. Finally. Holy shit. Jacob practically drags me out of the gym and we head to the VC. We decided to add a pair we caught back on Route 35, which was Charmeleon Donphan named Darfell.
That's pretty good. Donphan's pretty strong. Although Donphan's learn set is really garbage in this game. It doesn't get any good moves, but Charmeleon's great.
Fantastic duo. I was admittedly, and I think justifiably, still really salty about what we just went through, but Jacob convinced me that we should just move on. We got our Darf.
Yeah, you know, bullshit RNG moments, the more Nuzlocks you play, the more likely they are that at some point something like this will happen to you, right? For me personally, in terms of my mindset as someone who's done this for 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, probably over 4,000 hours at this point, I really like getting into a shitty situation where the RNG is just complete bullcrap and getting out of it because I still played correctly. Situations like that can happen, but at the same time, you can have bullshit RNG too, right? And you can have these situations in Nuzlocke, and these are like some of the most wonderful moments in your runs where your back is against the wall, you're about to lose, and you just get like that magical moment of like flinch, para on the enemy Pokemon, and you beat a fight you had no business beating. And honestly, getting bullshit RNG like that and getting out of that fight with one death is not that bad. They played really well.
Fells leveled up and returned to Olivine to feed Amphi the medicine that we picked up so Jasmine would finally do her job. And check this out.
Already done.
You're right. Oh my god.
Look at R2's screen real quick.
Nah, it's alright. She also had a Geoxys. We headed to Mahogany Town, catching and adding Nidoran and Bibarel named Beryl to the team. And in the Lake of Rage, Jacob caught a Kyogre paired with my Swalot. We never used this pair, but I just wanted to mention it for reasons.
Yeah, Kyogre is one of the best possible Pokemon you can get in these runs. Setting up permanent rain and just being able to use Surf on like a crazy special attack is pretty bonkers. Understandable they didn't use it.
We approach the glistening shadow of the lake beast, activate the encounter, and find a shiny Banerian Donphan. Not, you know, the best, but hey, free shiny Pokemon. Doesn't hurt to Oop, I killed it. That's, again, my bad. Sorry. Lance walks up to us and goes, "Hi, I'm Lance." Grabs us by the wrist, kicks down the door to the Mahogany Town 7-Eleven, kills one of the guys in there, and runs into the rocket hideout where he continues to wipe out any living organism he finds down there. Classic Lance. We decided to copy him and beat up all the executives and their power generator. Right before we fly to Goldenrod, we pick up the 7th badge and then continue curb stomping Team Rocket. We were getting a bit too comfy though, and as Jacob wasn't paying attention, mainly because he just got a chicken sandwich, Obamatar was killed by a Golem's earthquake. Oh no. That was a really bad blow and stung much more because we weren't paying attention.
So yeah, two things to talk about here. One, this is 100% why you are losing most of your runs and most of your Nuzlocks. It's because you got a chicken sandwich and you weren't paying attention. I know you were. I know you're thinking of a moment right now in one of your previous Nuzlocks where you weren't paying attention, you were playing on speed up, it's a really boring part of the game, and you just lost to something stupid, something you could have easily played around. The number one virtue as a Nuzlocker is just paying attention and playing carefully and mindfully. Number two, this part of Gen 2 is so boring. Oh my god, there's so many rocket fights for like no reason. It's so annoying. Why is there like this massive like 2-hour plot line in the middle of this game with like no climax, no nothing? It's just grunt after grunt. I would have gotten a chicken sandwich and lost something there too, 100%. Because I would have been asleep at the goddamn wheel playing this.
But we did have
Absolutely understandable death.
Especially since we were literally in the middle of a gang fight. We shoved our way to Rocket Executive and Big Boss Archer and give him a bit of a throat chop so he would calm down and stop doing whatever it is he was doing. And everyone is saved. On our way to Boston, we catch Frostlass Corphish, which put me into a vengeful trauma spiral.
It's good encounters. Good encounters.
And then Jacob caught himself both a Suicune and an Azoth. We arrived and took on Claire, who led with a Mewtwo against me, which at this point I shouldn't even be surprised. But all the rest of her team...
Glossing over these, but it seems like she's like facing legendary after legendary without catching any of her own, and she's just blasting through them. I can't tell because none of the fights are being shown, but it feels like Jane's playing super well. I don't know. And then obviously Jacob is too, right? I mean, they've only lost 2 Pokemon at this point. It's really good.
Much a pushover. Claire's a bad sport and refused to think we were good trainers, so we talked to the old man behind the gym, and he's like, "So, do you beat your Pokemon?" And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Awesome. Claire, give him the stupid badge." What? So now we can head to the Elite Four. Hey guys, I think you should go fight a horde of Asian women in Ecruteak. So we enter the Ecruteak Theater and start fighting the women, and the second girl for me sends out Ambipom. As I switch to Franklin, it Screech, which I didn't pay attention to, and Ambipom double hit killed Franklin.
What did I just say? Yeah, that's one of those things too, right? Like the one thing you're conditioned to do is like look at your full HP bar. That's just something that like happens to you once, and then you remember to do it every single time. It's just to keep in mind, like when you see a move like Screech or Swords Dance or a Metal Sound or something like that, or even Leer happening on your screen, you just make a quick mental note of what your defense is right now and that your opponent is going to be doing more damage. That's the number one thing, killing all of your Nuzlocks. Everyone that's watching right now is just that you're not paying attention. That's the only thing.
Our starters died. Dude, that was really sad. We were about to make it to the Elite Four with them, and bam. Not alive anymore. They were with us through everything. Pretty much the backbone to our teams. Man, Jan's gonna make so much fun of us when he finds out, as we're still more...
Listen, you're fine, okay? It's all good. You're doing great.
Morning, the last kimono girl rest spams with Wailord. Do you have any dignity, woman? We're lamenting over here. We try to leave and the girls are all, no, go catch the legendary Pokemon. He's already got 3. So I head to Whirl Islands and Jacob scales the bell tower, and what legends do we find? the legendary Zangoose and Loudred.
It's my favorite Pokemon.
Finally, we
Zangoose,
have
guys.
some freedom again. And as soon
love
as we
Zangoose.
touch the water in Newbark to head to Victory Road, what pops up from the bottom of the lake but Entei himself and Doduo. Oh my god!
Yeah, no cap. Out of all the legendaries that she could have gotten, Entei is kind of not that good. It's like by far the worst of the legendary dogs. It's okay. It's just got like a really bad move pool.
Hello, Dode. That's going in the box because fire types. We catch Cascoon Regirock in Victory Road.
This box is
and
actually
heading
pretty good,
towards the
by the way.
exit, Jan sprints up from behind us, and I iconically say, "This is your last chance." Heading towards the exit, Jan
This is me coming to the reaction. Actually, that encounter that you just passed that was really good, actually. That's me right there. That's perfect depiction.
sprints up from behind us, and I iconically say, "This is your last chance to kill one of our Pokemon, Jan." And what happens?
Hey, you! Me? Yeah, you! Don't you want to play something different?
Oh,
my
the classic,
No.
the counter. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, he killed one of our Pokemon. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Starfire.
This is one of those things that you also just learn as you play more. When you face a fighting type, you can actually see this when I was doing BDSP. Every time I was facing a fighting type and I was using a physical move on it, I was like, does this have counter? Is this going to have counter? Is this going to counter me? Because it's just happened too many times to me that I've gone into counter and gotten killed. If you hit, like if you're pretty over level, you're fighting a normal trainer and you don't one-shot with a physical move and it uses counter, you are going to die, like 100% of the time. Because counter deals double damage back, right? So it's just something to keep in mind that like some of these like mid-late game fighting types are maybe going to have counter. So if you can't afford to, just make a switch and kill it with a special type move instead. Mirror Code is definitely not as common.
Phil was an incredible pair we've had since the 5th gym, and we really grew to lean on. We lost quite literally half our team right before the Elite Four. We beat Jan for the last time. Enter the Indigo Plateau.
I just can't get over
Elite
these
Four.
screenshots. I'm sorry.
We beat.
This is so cute. I've never been animated. You don't understand. I've never been animated before. Nobody's ever animated me before. This is like so cute. I like it. Actually makes me really happy. You have no idea how much this feeds my narcissism right now.
Jan for the last time. Enter the Indigo Plateau. And immediately bolt to the PC to see what kind of damage control we can do. After a very long time of trying to stitch together the best teams possible, we ended up with this. Ampharos Empoleon, Bibarel Nidoqueen, Beautifly Cradle,
Oh, it's really cute how they added the hats to signify who's using which one.
Dodrio, Entei, and Victory Bell Mewtwo.
Okay. Yep. I see
I
it.
know. Wow, Jaden, super balanced. You've got Mewtwo and Entei, and Jacob has a Beautifly. Look, this is.
Okay, that's 5 Pokemon. I guess they just couldn't fit more because of the type limitations, huh? It's either that or they didn't want to grind another Pokemon. But yeah, it's probably the type limitation. Which, again, I don't know how I feel about that rule. It seems a little too limiting. Obviously, this is a pretty good team. In a randomizer, when you're building for, like, Elite Four and stuff, you want to think about, like, just kind of what type weaknesses do you have? What do you not have a resistance to? That's the number one thing you want to think about. What do you not have a resistance to? And are you, like, super weak to something? Right? And honestly, on first sight, there's no ground resistance, which is pretty bad considering 3 of the mons are weak here. And then, like, I mean, like, this team's not actually terrible. Victory Powder, which isn't bad. Dodrio is great, but kind of frail. Bibarel is actually really underrated. If this is simple, you can use, like, simple Curse Bibarel to get through everything here. And then you got Ampharos, which is fine. This team's obviously worse than Jaden's, but it's not that bad. If you pilot this, it's a pretty volatile team, I would say. These teams are fine.
This is the best we could do, I promise.
Seems like it,
Jacob,
yeah.
tell him. Anyway, deep breath. Here we go into the
Like, this is the most interesting part of this kind of run, right? Is the Soul Link team building and the fact that you would, like, have to balance both teams to not be too weak. It's actually, this would actually be really fun for me. I think just sitting down with both of those boxes, both of those PCs, and trying to build the best team for both players would be really, 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 really fun for me. I think I would have a ton of fun doing that.
of the Elite Four. Will, Coda, and Bruno were all no problem at all. We breezed right past them. Everything was going great.
This is fine.
Then,
Yeah, he's. Oh, oh my God. It's fine. I win these.
on the other
Okay.
hand, Karen was not as nice.
No, I just mean any charge.
Yeah, so no guard. Probably right. So this is not gonna miss. Cross chop crit? Or I don't think this naturally gets stone edge, right? I don't think it gets counter either. I think we're looking at cross chop crit kill here. This is the champ does a lot of damage, and Dodrio is very frail.
Move.
Oh,
Okay, he just did cross chop. He's dead. It's fine. I was
is it
thinking
fine though, Jacob?
paranoid. Oh my God. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Is
oh
it
my
fine, Jacob?
Oh no.
Called it, by the way.
Guys, we're so sorry we got you killed in the first, 15 minutes of having you. We ended up getting out of the battle with no more casualties, but facing Lance with a team of 4 each is really not ideal, to say the least. But we
Yeah.
walked up to him nonetheless. And then he hits us with the no. Jacob was up against his Porygon Z,
Not bad.
Rampardos, Licky
Easy.
Licky,
Easy.
Zapdos,
Not easy.
and Plusle.
Zapdos is actually a Pokemon I mentioned for actually kind of countering Jacob's team earlier, but the Ampharos should take care of it. Licky is really bad. Not to worry about at all. Rampardos does a lot of damage, so finding a switching can be kind of hard. But if you're playing on switch mode, it shouldn't be a problem. It's really, really slow. Plusle's whatever. Porygon Z is kind of powerful, but you could probably deal with it.
And even though it's a pretty stacked team, he was holding his own and getting through them really
Yep.
well. On my end, I was dealing with a Giga-impacting Snorlax, which I really had nothing for. I just had to pray for no crits and as many misses as possible. It goes down
Oh
eventually.
yeah, I think it goes without saying it is, as always, stellar. Super, super, super good.
And what does he send out?
Scary.
Salamence right about now.
This is where it's actually
This is what
scary.
we get. We bullied Palkia so much during our journey here. Looking at my team, I don't have anything that can handle Palkia.
I mean, Empoleon resists both stabs, right? But I'm probably guessing Empoleon only has like level up moves, no TM stot or anything, so it probably doesn't actually have anything to hit Palkia with. I could see Cradily kind of just stalling this because Cradily is insanely defensive and just using like healing items on it is probably going to win you the fight, I think. Defensive Pokemon are so insanely good with healing items, it's beyond broken.
Either, except for Mewtwo. And what happens? He gets Spatial Rend crit one-shot turn 1.
Such good animation.
I am in a lot of trouble.
If you're in a situation where you need to switch, like, sacrifice something here, right? It's the champion fight, it's the last mon. All you need to win is one Pokemon. Yeah, it feels like she did a hard switch. Like, sack Nidoqueen here, and then go into the Mewtwo for free is, like, a lot better, right? Than just going into the Mewtwo immediately and kind of plays around the crit. If you're faster, which I think you should be. Mewtwo should be faster than Palkia.
Can handle. And what happens? He gets Spatial Rend crit one-shot turn 1.
Okay.
I am in a lot of trouble. I took so much time getting past Snorlax that Jacob was already done with his battle.
Okay, so she
all
doesn't need to
he
worry
could
about
do
this
was
anymore.
watch this
Like, literally
massacre
sack
from the
everything.
sidelines. I sent out Dilly-Doo to confuse stall him and just try to chip away at him with
Yeah.
basically nothing. And
That's
my
really
god,
good.
was I lucky because if Dilly-Doo lands the finishing blow. I was so proud. The pair that we caught so early on and deemed as death fodder was the one saving us. We're so sorry for doubting you, Dilly-Doo. Thank you
Cradly's
for
great.
sticking by us. And
Good
not
Pokemon.
dying. But that was only half of Lance's team, might I remind you. Plap took out his Sand Slash, which stung. But Bastiodon came out, tanked Plap's Surf, and
Metal
killed him
Burst.
with Metal Burst.
Yep.
I was in shock with
Another
that
thing
one.
like counter
was
that
our
you
second
like
oldest
stay aware
pair.
of.
Ever since our Franklins died, Jacob and I both started seeing the Plaps as our
Oh,
starter.
the Palkia wasn't actually the last Pokemon there, so the Nidoqueen sack doesn't make as much sense there. I thought the Palkia was the last mon for some reason. In that case, it's a little bit harder, but probably still sacking something to get Mewtwo in. You're gonna have to do it eventually, right? That seems like a pretty good moment.
members. Beryl came out and revenge finished the Bastiodon, and
Nice.
Lance's last Pokemon was big ol' hard-hitting, tanky frickin' Azumarill. I sent Billy back out because Beryl would die
You probably win
immediately
this.
and
Yeah.
started the chipping game again.
Yeah,
if
you
that
win
wasn't
this.
bad enough.
Have to do it eventually, right? That seems like a pretty good moment.
Members. Beryl came out and revenge finished the Bastiodon, and
Nice.
Lance's last because Barrel would die
You probably win
immediately,
this.
and
Yeah.
started the chipping game again.
Yeah,
if
you
that
win
wasn't
this.
bad enough. Game again.
Yeah,
if
you
that
win
wasn't
this.
bad enough, Azumarill set up the rain and an aqua ring for itself.
You probably win this. Yeah.
Which turned this fight from to this awful one-on-one lasted 10 whole minutes. I slap him, he slaps back much harder, and then heals, and then I heal. But eventually, Dilly-Doo wins the stalling battle, and Azumarill goes down. In an unpredictable turn of events, Dilly-Doo saved us from utter
Wonderful.
defeat. What an adventure we just went on. Insane encounters, insane bullcrap, friends, death, bullying, and the Dilly-Doos. Thanks for going on this journey with me, Jacob. I quite literally couldn't have done it without you. And a salute to the buddies we made along the way. Except you.
Yeah, that was really cute. I can't believe I'm in this video. It's really surreal to go from launching. Watch the credits. Okay. Oh, it's me. That's really cute. Yeah, this was fantastic. I can't believe I'm in this. It's so surreal to go from, oh, this is the last video in the series. It's so surreal to go from like my first Jaden reaction to being like the thing that like made me able to do this as a job. Going from that to being in this video. That's really cool, and I'm really, really flattered and hyped. I think it's really, really nice that I'm in this. And yeah, there was not too much gameplay to see, like not too much technical stuff that we could go into. But if you do want that kind of stuff, we're uploading all sorts of videos like that to my channel. I did a deathless hardcore Nuzlocke, so no items, no overleveling, set mode, and no deaths of BDSP that's coming up soon. Subscribe if you want to see that. Obviously, the animation was always as a
Quite literally couldn't have done it without you. And a salute to the buddies we made along the way. Except you.
Yeah, that was really cute. I can't believe I'm in this video. It's really surreal to go from launching. Watch the credits. Okay. Oh, it's me. That's really cute. Yeah, this was fantastic. I can't believe I'm in this. It's so surreal to go from, oh, this is the last video in the series. It's so surreal to go from like the really, really flattered and hyped. I think it's really, really nice that I'm in this. And yeah, there was not too much gameplay to see, like not too much technical stuff that we could go into. But if you do want that kind of stuff, we're uploading all sorts of videos like that to my channel. Hardcore Nuzlocke, so no items, no overleveling, set mode, and no deaths of BDSP that's coming up soon. Subscribe if you want to see that. Obviously, the animation was always as a Yeah, that was really cute. I can't believe I'm in this video. It's really surreal to go from launching. Watch the credits. Okay. Oh, it's me. That's really cute.
I've been freaking
We're gonna play new. We're gonna play the Friday Funkin' now. This is the Newgrounds engine, though. So we will have tank. Ninja Muffin 99, and they collaborated with Newgrounds. So let's go. I'm gonna unmute my die. Okay, this. Support the game on Kickstarter. Wait, what? Any? Wait, you can get week 7 on Kickstarter too? Wait, I didn't know. We're gonna play new. Support the game on Kickstarter. Wait, what? Any? Wait, you can get week 7 on Kickstarter too? Wait, I didn't know. Wait, you can get week 7 on Kickstarter too? Wait, I didn't know. Let's go. Go. Down. Left. Right. Left. Right. E-E-I. E-E-I. Oh. Wait, where's this? Wait, is this just like... Oh no, that's just the end of it. Let's go. It's just the end of the game. Down, left, right, right, E-E-I. Left, right, left, right, E-E-E-E. Wait, is this just like... Oh no, that's just the end of it. It's just the end of the game. left, 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 right.
Newgrounds.
3, 2, 1, go! This is me. That's my girlfriend. This is the ex. Rockstar, my dad. Ha! You go through him. Then I can have my girl. Just kidding. There's more weeks for me, and then we do die. What the heck are you doing in and out now? I'm the pro at this. This is the ex. Rockstar, my dad. Ha! You go through him. Then I can have my girl. Just kidding. There's more weeks for me, and then we do die. What the heck are you doing in and out now?
I'm cringy. I'm cringy. Yeah. Oh, there, finally. Now this time you load. Okay.
Rockstar, my dad. Ha! Then I can have my girl. Just kidding. There's more weeks for me, and then we do die. What the heck are you doing in and out now?
I'm cringy. I am cringy. Yeah. Oh, there, finally. Now this time you load. Yes, it is loading this time too. I might have to turn off the naughtiness and then I could do censor this. I might have to loading this time too. Turn up my mic so it's louder than the music. So when it does load, I can go if Tankman's about to cuss. I could do censor this. Turn up my mic so it's louder than the music. So when it does load. Oh my god, it's a game. Loading. It's not loading, it's loading. Come on. 92, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Yes, we're good. Okay. Don't forget it's not Friday night yet. Wait, where's the button? Oh my god, it's loading.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
It's not loading, it's loading. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Wait, yes, we're good. Preferences, naughtiness. Because then. Hard mode style.
Friday night yet. Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
Yay! The reason why we're using the Newgrounds version is because, let me think what it was. It's so we can beat man after we beat Senpai. Yes, we're being also all the, weeks on hard mode. No, I'm not saying we won't get single miss, but we might get 0 misses. Depends on how I feel like playing today. Feel like playing lazy, or if I feel like playing active. I'm bopping my head quick. There. That's how you get the game to bop your head quick and keep on pressing enter until it does it. We're doing all weeks on hard mode except for girlfriend, because that's too hard at the end. There goes, even though it's just, he doesn't sing at the end, but it's a bunch of notes for some reason. Okay, those 3 misses were lag.
Three,
1, go! I'm focused. That doesn't look like an L, so it looks like it says zoning. It's on my phone. No, up. There. Quack! Let's go. Week 2, week 6, and week 7, and week 3, and week 4, and week... Now, Tank Man's first song is easy enough for me to beat, but, I mean, his second song and his third song, that's the one I'm gonna have the problem with. Okay. Drop the control because it doesn't work right now, so I got to fix it. You're the ones that called. The electronic fixing service because we're them then. So give me that controller so I can fix it right now. And then you got to, when you don't look like what the heck? Don't accuse me. Bro, I might be one of the best YouTubers that like to play this game. And then you got to say that. I know you are gonna say that right now. How did you know that I was gonna say that right now? I can't believe you that you know that we take a joke around when we're going to get food for us. Well, we fix the controller. Okay. I care. I really don't care if you're getting food. Well, I'm cringy. To play this game. And you got to say that. I know you are gonna say that right now. How
How did you know that I was gonna say that? Right now I can't believe you that you know.
I'm the most cringy lyrics person ever.
We did.
Come on, go. I forgot there was no ghost tapping. Okay. Day, throw this day. Okay, we're going against Pico next. After we beat Lemon Demon / Monster. So yeah.
3, 2, 1,
This is in the duo mod. Okay. Oh my god, I can't take. I wonder where Sense is at right now. How? What the heck are you saying? You're not gonna eat her. And then you're not gonna tear my eyes. You will not boil her. You got that? What did I call you doing now? Stop now. You are starting to annoy me. Oh my god, that just stop me right now. Come on, it's my man Pico. I have to. The
heavy haul's going off. Let's go. My man Pico. I'm not playing around now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1.
That Pico. Yeah, that Pico. Oh. Yeah, that Pico. Oh. Dame na mama wa, dame na mama wa, dame na mama wa, dame na mama wa. That you to let it go, and then you got to go, and then I'll run you over with. But no, you say, you little baby, you're not gonna do it. And what the heck are you saying? I will. If you're trying to get the girl from, you die, dearest. Yes, I will do it if I'll not win you over with a bulldozer. Ha ha ha. What are you saying that you're go? You're not taking her to daddy, dear. Well, then, I think he set you up to do it for you. And then you give him. I'm not doing it to get the girl. Bye. I got an amiibo. It's an Animal Crossing amiibo. I'm gonna put it in my camera, even though nobody can see me since I don't have a face cam. So wait. So yeah. Oh, remember that video that I recorded earlier? I'm gonna send it to you guys now. Okay, so let me go to YouTube. I'll send my video to you guys now. Come on, upload a video. Allow access to all photos. Yes.
Video, hey?
I'm gonna give it. Oh no.
$1 for every soccer juggle. You're in sandals. 3, 4, oh. 1, 2, 3. By the way, guys, his record is 4,000. If you're still watching right now, hit the like button. 100. No way. You already hit 100? Your shoe's getting untied. Please untie shoe. No, I don't think it is. Oh, it almost messed him up. Good job, Owen. Go get something else to throw at him. This might be over. Oh, he hit him and he's still going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is crazy. No way. No way. 160 bucks. $1 for every sock.
Okay.
You're in sandals. 3.
made the video that I just posted at the beginning of the stream. So if you guys see that video, you know, then thumbs up to you. Oh my god, I'm muting! I don't want freaking copyright. Yeah, I gotta watch this guy. He has 15,000 more tricks.
Hi, I'm calling to schedule your speedy fast cleaning service.
Oh my god. That was quick.
So the other day, I was at the general store, but I couldn't find anything specific. Anyway, were the balloons in your shower so cute? Yeah, they were. They did such a good job. Yeah, like the gold on my rings. Oh, oops.
So true though. I'm not kidding.